All right, let's talk about New Year's resolution. What, Jan? It's September. What do you mean to bring up New Year's resolutions? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money More with Jan channel. Janet, no offense, but New Year's was like practically a year ago. Yeah, I know that. I know that. So I'm bringing it up. How many times we well, first of all, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I don't. I believe in, I have some goals, I'd like to keep them, and that's it. Resolutions just sound too strict, and every year I go into that in January. But how many things did you really, let's talk about, that you really, from your heart of hearts, really wanted to reach certain goals? I mean, from the bottom of your heart, you really meant it. Really, really did. You wrote it down, even might have made a few attempts. And that's actually pretty darn good because you had the good intention, right? First start, you even actually practically started to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. In this case, we're going to talk about savings, okay? So yes, it is September, okay? And before you know it, in a few months we'll be flipping the calendar again. Listen, please do not do the following. Don't get discouraged. Just because you might have fallen off the horse doesn't mean you can't jump right back on and try all over again. It's never too late to start saving. And we may hear a lot of people say, "Oh, well, putting you in a certain little age category box, like, well, you're over 50 now, so it's too late." No, as long as you're living and breathing, it is never too late. Let me rewind this. Let's remove the number, okay? It's never too late. And as long as you're living and breathing, okay, and have a desire to do this, it is never too late. And yes, you can still save in small increments. It just takes a little bit longer. And by the way, we are living much longer than we used to many years ago. I mean, come on. So if you're worried about time being on our side, time is on our side, even if you're over 50. Because a lot of times people over 50 figure out, oh, I'm over 50. It's just much, much too late. I'm not saying that younger people don't have a greater advantage in having that little gift of more extra time in all probability, okay? And in most probability. But don't throw in the towel with discouragement, okay? And I mean, no one should be discouraged. I don't care how old, I don't care how young. And it breaks my heart even worse, really badly, when I hear someone younger getting discouraged. Listen, we all fell off a horse or two in our lives, if you know what I'm saying. We've all tried, it didn't work out. Something else came up, life happened, things happen. Unexpected emergencies, this, that, and everything else. Things you would never dream of. And it happened. And you overcame it, whatever it may be. And now it's time to reprogram, reboot, restart. It's like, when your computer goes berserk sometimes and you just shut it down and restart it and all of a sudden it's normal again. Do the same. Do the same. I mean, if a computer could do that, why can't we? Okay. I'm just saying. So really, the message today is really not all that complicated. I'm trying to encourage. Now, here's a great way to encourage. If it's in the savings arena, I will always, I've been recommending incremental savings since pretty much the beginning of the channel for years, for years, for years. Why? Because it works. I always say, I'd rather take baby bites than swallow whole chunks. I can't do that. It's not a great idea. Isn't it better to eat something in smaller bites and chew it thoroughly and then digest your food properly? No, yeah. As opposed to swallowing whole chunks of things. So, for many people, that's the problem. It's even like you could compare it in a way to decluttering. You start with throwing out the garbage, trash, right? Get rid of all the trash first. Right away, you see an amazingly visible difference, right? Wow. But all you did was take a step. One step, not 25 steps. Think about that for a minute. When you're decluttering, for example, on a completely different example than saving money, when one is decluttering, and if they take a step, they choose to take an important step, they remove all the trash from an area, perhaps top of a dresser or a shelf or a whole room, for example. Just go through that whole room and remove anything that is trash worthy that you are getting rid of. You know you're getting rid of it. And then once it's in that black bag and you walk away with it, okay, you look in that room, you might even hear an echo again. How many times has that happened to you? Now that's just dealing with physical clutter. But now when it comes to saving, I don't know. Look, sometimes people just think of the end goal and then they feel what? Overwhelmed. And that could be a huge mistake. Or conversely, some people keep, let's say, an image of their end goal. Maybe perhaps they write the number that they want to reach. So let's say a person wants to save X number of dollars by X number of months. Okay. And they write that number and that figure on a piece of sticky paper and they put sticky notes all over the place on top of their computer, on their refrigerator, perhaps the bathroom mirror, wherever they know they're going to be looking at it. You know, we kind of look at our fridges, we kind of look at our bathroom mirror. You see where I'm going with that, right? So people look at those numbers, okay, for encouragement. Now, some people may get, like I said, overwhelmed, like, whoa, I can't. So if you're the kind of person that gets very overwhelmed, don't think of those big numbers. Oh, I don't think I could do it. I can't hit that $5,000 goal by 12 months from now or 6 months from now, whatever time frame you are designating your plan. Okay, try to reach obtainable and attainable goals. This is important. It's important. I know sometimes people get discouraged even with the word goal itself. Um, Everybody's different. Everybody's reactions to things are different. The way people do things is different. This is the world we're living in. However, it's not too late, and please don't get discouraged. Those two sentences, it is not too late, and please don't get discouraged. So it's September and you failed miserably. Maybe some people didn't even do anything regarding their intention in January. You know, that little list we all tend to write. Listen, it's done with great intention and good thoughts. But let's be honest. In January, we're still coming off the hip hop happy moments of the recent 2 weeks prior, the Christmas holidays and other stuff too, and the lights and the music. And it is a different world those few weeks out of the month. Let's be realistic here. And my honest, it is a different world. And then comes good old January. Okay. So I wrote down those things I wanted to do, tried it a little bit, put it to the side, and jump back into whatever usual situation or routine that may come up. Okay. So it's September. Can you get motivated now for whatever that goal is? Make it obtainable, make it reachable. And if you start there, it's like comparing it to declutter. You see an amazing visible difference once you get rid of the garbage, the trash, whatever it is you have laying around that shouldn't be there. It should be in the trash. Okay. You see a big difference. That's only step one. So, step one to getting back on top of the horse and starting all over again is having that will and desire that you really do have. It's buried someplace amongst the mental clutter, perhaps buried under that mental clutter that could be going on in our minds. You know, it's true. Come on. I mean, seriously. That's why it probably sounded funny to hear about a New Year's resolution in September when I opened the show, right? Because, like, wait a minute, Jad, it's September. Okay, so let's take away the stigma of the name of the month, whether it's September, October, or the 12th of never. At the end of the day, we still, in all probability, have those great intentions to save. Now, get rid of the discouragement. Take that distraction. Discouragement could be a huge distraction. Okay. So you want to save, you want to hit those goals. Okay. You can do it. If you have to stand in front of your mirror and practice, I can do it. So let's take a specific number. Sometimes people need absolutes and specific numbers. Do you have a spare $20 bill right this minute? Ooh, 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 ooh. You look in your purse, your wallet, and you go, yeah, actually, I do. Great. Take that physical $20 bill. Listen carefully. Put it to the side, put it in an envelope, and mark it towards savings. Seal it. Just set it, forget it. Put it in a place you know you're going to get it. And then that's it for now. Wait a minute, that's it? Yeah, it's a start. It's a huge start. Designate a favorite day of the week or time of the month, whatever works for you. Some people like to put away things weekly. Some people like to put things away daily. Some people like to put away things monthly. Okay. But next week, plan to do this again. Same exact activity. But Jan, I may not have $20, may only have 10. Fine. Take that 10, put it in an envelope. You could, I don't care if you don't add it to the same envelope. Maybe you just rather put in different envelopes. Me personally, I would just use one envelope, okay? Because I'm a little bit on the cheap side and don't want to use a lot of envelopes. And if you don't have a clean, brand new, beautiful envelope, go look in your drawer from some old paper bills you might have been sent that you pay off with a credit or a debit card, and you have the free envelope that some companies still send. Take an envelope from there as a scratch envelope, okay? Yes, we can do this. And you know what? You're going to feel really good. You are going to feel really good by using discipline in the act of taking something, putting it away. Now, some people rather do it digitally. That's okay too. That's okay too. But look at it like, wow, I removed this number from my checking and put it into my automatic savings. Okay. Or I took my $20 from checking and physically tap by yourself into the savings. You could do it at weekly or whatever time you designate. Don't get discouraged, and don't freak out because you're over a certain age. Stop listening to that nonsense. I think that the next pioneer thing of all the things in the world, that people should not get discouraged about their age. Okay, you can do it, we can do it, and it'll be a great thing. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate everybody's time, and I appreciate it from New Year's time all the way through to Christmas time the following year and another New Year's, and let's do it all again. And by the way, every single day I upload when 5 a.m. Eastern every single day, which includes Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It is like a carousel. I go around and around and around every single day at a fixed time, 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. What it means is that it is up from 5 o'clock in the morning. You can wake up every single day, no matter what time you want, but do know there's a brand new video sitting there waiting for you. Again, thank you for being here, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. Super thanks. I'll forever appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody. Take good care of yourself and your wonderful family. Thank you.